Hello everyone, welcome back to Terraria. In the last episode, we came off the heels of the dungeon, decided to take a tiny little look around the jungle real quick. And in this episode, there's a bunch of things I gotta get through first. I got a buttload of things I need to show you. First and foremost, before that, the fun stuff. I had a couple like bubble makers and then a balloon maker on top of this. You get this from the party girl. And I just kind of wanted to have something fun on top of it. So you could pop the bubbles and all sorts of cool stuff. But who cares about that anyway? So yeah, there's a lot of things that happened here. So let me explain. Let's go one by one through these things. This right here is a slime farm that I had. I can also switch it out with any other statue that spawns mobs, and so I can just farm certain things. But I decided to do the slime thing first because I wanted to get one of the rarer drops in the game, which is the slime staff. And this is the first summoner weapon of the game, ironically. And you get this little slime thing following you, and he's nice and cute, and he does cool things. And he beats down enemies. So we got that going. But yeah, all it is for the slime farm is just as simple as just turn this on, and you gotta toggle the timer here in order to double it up. And it doubles up the spawn rate on that, and that's what I was doing. I was just kind of camping there for a few minutes and letting that go. Eventually, that's going to be very important for us, that setup, so we could get some gels, because we need that later on. We'll need those later on. Secondly, I did actually go through the jungle, and I did a little bit of exploring myself. We're going to go back through there again, just to see if there's anything that I missed. There is one thing I want to try to find. I want to find a temple. We can't go in it yet until like hard mode after we beat one particular boss, but we want to at least be able to find it so we know where to go. And then, I mean, you can see, I can guess pretty much where it is at this point, considering how much of the jungle that I explored. Bet you it's right around in this little section right here. I bet it's like right around the corner there. It's got to be right around there. But yeah. We got a bunch of stuff, so what we want to do is we want to make a bunch of equipment first, because I wanted to do this on camera, not off camera, where I made all the stuff. So first things first, we want to make the ivy whip, which is going to be our new grappling hook. That's going to take place at the slime thing. I want to make the blade of grass, because that's important too. And then I want to make this full jungle set right here, and I should have enough. Yeah, I have enough. Jungle hat, jungle shirt, and the jungle pants. And then we can finish off making jungle stuff with making the thorn chakram, but that's that. Because what we want to do is we want to collect everything. I'm still trying to collect everything. So now that we got the full jungle set, and we can switch out our whip with our ivy whip. There we go. There we go. Yeah, we got that going for us, and the ivy whip has a little bit more range than the slime hook for us, so that's important. We're just gonna keep that in there now, and then as far as the jungle set goes, I'm just gonna put that up there. Blade of grass is important because we need that for one of our final weapons pre-hard mode, and well, technically one of our final weapons in general in the game, but because that goes in a much more elaborate thing. That's besides the point. We'll get there eventually. It's just gonna be a while. So yeah, I'm gonna put all these guys up here. On a dummy. And that's good. And then we're gonna work on something else. Let's see. Next, you know the underground desert area? There's a lot more there, and there's this thing called sturdy fossils, or desert fossils, and then you just run them through the solidifier, and they come out with a high chance of amber, but more importantly, they create the sturdy fossils that I said earlier. But what we want to do with those is we want to actually make another thing. So there's bone javelins, bone throwing knives, but we want to make a full set of this fossil armor, and that's for that's a throwing set that helps increase throwing stuff. So we've got that going for us. And then we also have the amber, which we should have took out because there's other stuff that we can create with that too. Well, basically, the story of this episode is just created a bunch of stuff, but don't worry. Don't worry. I have a lot of other things going on too. So now we've got a full fossil, now we got full jungle. And then I'm gonna get this amber out real quick, and then we're gonna create some more stuff. Yes. I'm trying to clear my inventory because we got a lot of things going on. Alright, so what can we do now with the amber? We can make the amber staff, which is a magic weapon, and then I'm gonna make this large amber with the rest of it, and we're gonna end up doing more so we can make a gate, because I want to collect those too, but I'm gonna do the large amber. And that just appears over my head now. And we can't do that yet, but that's actually kind of cool. Oh, so this is what the staff does. Alright, how much damage does it do? Oh, it penetrates one? That's pretty useful, especially if we were starting a magic thing. I've been thinking a lot lately. It's probably gonna be a while from now. I was thinking that I have probably trashed magic classes long enough in games in my life, and if I want to expand out, if I want to be something new in the future, I have to expand my horizons. So I'm thinking, like, maybe I'm gonna start doing class playthroughs of this game and start actually fiddling around with things like, I'm gonna put these up real quick, magic. And I know it's crazy. I know it's crazy. It's definitely crazy for me to say that, because it's like I never do magic anything in games, because it's like I'm not a fan of it. But I think I'm going to do it from now, or for the first time ever. So I'm gonna end up starting a magic playthrough eventually, and then I want to do a summoner playthrough also eventually. But let's see, we've got all this stone here. I think you make the amber gates here, but I might be off. Okay, yeah. Amber gem lock. All right, so we want to put that there somewhere. This is gonna be something that we're gonna just have later on. I mean, we're not using it right now, but oh, I should have kept that with me, because then I could have just put the amber there. But yeah. So much, so little time, and I'm not gonna spend this whole episode in town. In God's sakes, if I spent this whole episode in town, shoot me in the face. Alright, so there we go. Amber lock. Alright, so what else do we got going on? Alright, so on this side, we fought King Slime again because we had a slime rain, and he gave us this statue, or a statue, trophy. So I'm gonna end up making a trophy room eventually, off screen of course. And then we're gonna just start collecting trophies from all these bosses, and we're gonna put them in there. And I'm thinking about pin chests there, just to show off their drops too, but I haven't decided yet. And then, most importantly, before we get into the meat of things, we created this, and this is gonna be our nice little herb farm, and it's working out pretty damn well. So we have this staff of regrowth, and this is what we're gonna use to harvest our herbs, because I think it gives you more seeds, and also it doesn't destroy the herbs that aren't bloomed yet, so it makes it really easy to do that. So if you watch, we get all these seeds, all this blink root. So we got 51 blink root, like really fast, as well as all these seeds. So we're just gonna plant these back down here, and then I will show you what else we got going on over here too, because I'm very proud of this. I made a little greenhouse. It's all nice and green too. Put a couple heart lanterns there, painted those green. It looks very pretty. But down here we have this chest which says herbs, and then I didn't name this one, but if you hover over it and after you rename a chest, it shows you the name, so that way you never get lost again. I'm going to do this with all my chests eventually. So yep, we got all our herbs right here, a ton of them too, and then here we've got a lot of materials for potions. And then I decided to throw the alchemy station right here, so that takes what, there's a third of a chance that it won't consume materials. And then I got my seed chest right here, so I'm gonna quick stock that. And yeah, we got that going for us. And oh man, so much to say, so much to do. And then No, that's not my piggy bank. That's my dye trader. And then we made a bunch of potions with it. Most notably, we can make mining potions relatively easy. We got about 43 in here. All it takes is a antlion relic, which our desert's really close by anyway, so we can farm those. And then blink root and a bottle of water. And then that's it. We have it, mining potions. So we're gonna keep stocked up on those pretty easily. The underground desert has been good to me since I discovered its uses, so. Alright. Now, finally, since I've explained so much and we're like 10 minutes into this video, most important thing here that we got going on. We're in for an upgrade. So we got our Spectre boots here. And then the ice area we have ice skates. And then the jungle we have the garden anklet. And the rash anklet are the ones. Actually, this anklet right here, you can get above ground. So that's probably where we got it from. So we're gonna create the lightning boots, which combines the movement speed things with the Spectre boots. So we're gonna go even faster. So we're gonna combine that. So now we got lightning boots. We're gonna have to reforge these too, I'm sure. And then after that, we get our final level of boots, which is the Frost Spark boots. And that just combines the ice skates with these. So now we don't slide on ice anymore. And this is our last level of boot. And this is probably gonna stay on our slot pretty much for all eternity. Well, we might move it around. Can't say all eternity. So we got that. And let me organize this real quick because we got a lot of stuff here. And we're gonna have to put a bunch of this up. So now we got that. It said lucky, right? Do we want luck? What is luck? 4% critical strike. We're already losing a bunch of defense, but at this point of the game, I don't think I'm entirely too worried about it. Because criticals are nice. I'm gonna put this stuff up. So now that we got that going, and now I've actually cleared my inventory of things, we can move on to the next thing. So I'll meet you over to where we need to be. Surprise, surprise. All right, we are in the jungle. So we're gonna be exploring the jungle actually in the next episode, but we are gonna take on Queen Bee. That is what this purpose is. So you're probably wondering is like, okay, you're on the surface. What are we gonna do? How are we gonna get to Queen Bee if you're already on the surface? Well, I'm glad that you asked that, random viewer. Well, once we get there, I will show you how we get to the Queen Bee. But, there's a bunch of hives in this, underground jungle, so we can fight her, like, a ton of times, even without having to summon her through a certain item, a beamination. I'm sure we're gonna end up doing a bunch of those too. We're gonna want trophies, right? So yeah, and all her drops. And we want all the hives so we can get that set too. And we want that set. But anyway, you're probably wondering, how are we gonna get there? It's like, you're on the surface and you're walking towards the beach. Why are you walking towards the beach? Why are you in the ocean right now, Ryu? Why? Well, just wait and see. I've done and crafted this little hole here, and this hole will lead straight to this. So no need to worry. We got this. We got it covered. I'm gonna mine it out a little bit because I forgot to prepare a boss arena in the meantime. And I mean, we got all this honey here. I also forgot to yeah, there we go. Knock all these guys out real quick. I don't care. You bees with your poison and your stupid stuff. So let's see. Do we have anything that we can material here? No, not really. We do have our campfires and our heart lantern. And I could always just place down that hive again, which is probably what I'm gonna do. So, alright, so I'm gonna just stick you on a block here, and then I'm gonna stick you right where I can. Here? There we go. And I'm just gonna make extend this platform out just a little bit. I kind of wish I could make hive platforms, but I don't think that exists. So, wait, we can't place this down, can we? Ah, damn it. Well, we got mud. Mud is good for things. So much time on this episode on stupid stuff. So, we're gonna just use a little bit of mud. It's not gonna take a lot of it, but we'll end up mining it by the end of it too, because we want to make sure that's a source of honey that we can use a lot. No, there's a ton of honey in this world anyway, but yeah, I already picked up some of this honey beforehand, and then I threw it in my boss arena little thing. I'm probably going to be expanding that out too a little bit later too. And that's my hammer, not mine. And we want a little bit of this so we can just kind of dip in. But okay, in order to summon her, we're going to want to hit this. But before we do that, we want to make sure we get all potioned up. So we want, what do we want potion-wise? We want our iron skin, of course. And then we want a regeneration. We can make a ton of these too later on too. We kind of need to. But let's see, what else do we got here? Heart reach, mining, gravitation, hunter, no. Archery, yeah, not for her, because we're probably going to be using our mini shark. And then immunity, movement speed, yes. That's an important one. And we might do a thorns potion too, just in case. Just in case she happens to summon spawns. So yeah, alright, so we're gonna hit that, we're gonna hit our buff. So now we're well fed and we got all this stuff, and then we're gonna hit her. And we're gonna get our mini shark out because we're stupid and we forget to set it right beforehand because we put it in our campfire slot. And she shouldn't be any problem to us at this point. So I assume. Though there isn't a lot of room for me to hit her in. But let's see what we do against her anyway. And we got mini sharks, and mini sharks are awesome. We got a ton of ammo, so that's also awesome. Okay, so we got a ton of poison. And we're healing really fast too, so. Oh, that's actually a lot more damage. Alright, cool. She's not that hard, actually. She's not like Skeletron. And we're gonna have to beat her a few times. Beat her a few times anyway to get the full set of armor. But we want her dead, because she's like one of the last hard mode bosses anyway. Alright. We get in this honey again to negate the poison that you got on me. Oh, we're gonna need to heal up a little bit. She actually got a few good looks on me. Alright, so we'll just follow her movement a little bit, and there we go. Yeah, she's super easy. I'm not worried about her at all. And even the bees at that, not too bad. So, anyway, I think maybe we should kind of run around a little bit just in case she happens to get a couple more good hits on us. And yeah, our slimies and our thorns potions, very helpful. Ah, damn it. Ah, double damn it. Ah, triple damn it. Don't do that to me. Please don't. I kind of need to live. Well, we got a potion anyway, so we got that going, so. Alright, cool. But she's not that bad. She's really not. I could have summoned another slime, too, considering I have another, what's in the thing, but it's fine. I didn't want to overkill it, though that would have been helpful for the bees. Alright, so let's finish her off of the mini shard. And get a little bit of range. Try to move around as we're going so she doesn't spine us to death. Oh, come on, please. She... Okay, well, this is fine, actually, because now she's not gonna... We can predict her movements a little bit easier. And her hitbox is kind of crappy, too, so... You can heal up a little bit. Oh, wait. Just in case. This fight could go by a little bit faster, I think, but... You know what? That's a lot of bees. And she's dead. And we got some bottled honey. And she healed us a lot. Alright. So yay, we fought her. We beat her in the first try, actually. Ah, that's nice, actually. It feels great to beat a boss on the first try. I mean, I know that we did the Eater of Worlds, but that doesn't count. So let's hit this. Let's see what we get. So, boom. Boom. Alright, so let's see. We got... Beehive Pack. Increase the strength of friendly bees. Okay, some critical strikes. Beekeeper. Summon killer bees, striking your foe, small chance to cause confusion. Okay, and then bee shirt vanity item. And then the hive wand controls a hive. And then bee nades, and then bee wax. And we're gonna want to get more bee wax for stuff later on, but that was a pretty good fight, actually. So, let's see, what else? Well, I think we're gonna end things off here, actually. So in the next episode, we're gonna explore the jungle a little bit so we can find that temple. I'm also gonna show you a little bit of fishing too. So until then, this is Ryukiroku. Thumbs up, and I'll catch you guys absolutely later.